So now I want students to submit an audio file. So what the students would do is they would go to their assignment and they'll submit assignment eventually. So first, in order for them to be able to submit an audio file, we're going to open a new tab. And so they only have to do this step once. They're going to type in web store. And we're just going to go to the Chrome web store. And we want simple audio recorder. And we want the first one, so it just has that microphone. Add the extension. And they need to click turn on. So for your students, the audio recorder is going to show up probably closer to like the Okta extension and the VIA, so they can move it wherever they want. So I want my audio recorder there. So what they can do is they can speak to you in another language. They could sing a song. They could play their instrument. So they just click on the microphone. So notice the time is already recording. And then all to do to stop is they click it again. And so it immediately downloads. So notice it has October 11th at 2018. And I don't even know what that means because those aren't times. So they could, if they want to rename it. So you need to figure out as a teacher, how do you want to do this? Because you can go to show folder and it'll highlight. And so they just two finger tap or right click and click rename. And they could put their name and whatever you want to title it. I mean, completely, or they could just leave it with that very obscure name with the date. So they've saved everything to their Google Drive because that's what's nice about it. On a Chromebook, everything saves to the Google Drive. So they're going to click submit assignment. And all they're required to do is submit that audio file. So they're going to click on file. And it'll immediately take them to their Google Drive. I myself like everything going to recent, which I don't even see that as an option. Oh, right up here. So I always go to recent if it's something I just did. And I just click on it and I hit open. And so it's attaching. And so then they hit submit. They can add a comment if you want them to. It's completely up to you as the teacher to decide. And then they hit submit. And so if they want to see what they submitted, the student would click on assignment submitted. And then they can play it. Nobody wants to listen to my voice. And what I like about this, and this is what I did with my students when I had iPads with Schoology, is we had conversations back and forth. I might say, resubmit, but focus on accents. I have no idea. And so I could have this conversation back and forth with my student. You as the teacher, so let me sign out real quick. Beautiful. Of course. Yikes. So me as the teacher, I have one ungraded assignment, which is my audio file. And so I just see that Annie submitted and I click on it. And I can listen to it and I can comment or I can give a grade. Completely up to you. I always show the student because I think they need to see it and give them a comment there. Decide. If you want them to resubmit, I put it here. If you are giving them a final grade, I put the comment here. So it's completely up to you. And then you can submit it to the student. And so that's what I would do if you're having them assign an assignment and you need them to verbally respond. Let me know if you have any questions.